Beloved people of YouTube, hello! This is Chaos Reborn version 0.28, which came out on Monday, which is probably like 2 days ago for you, and it has, for the first time ever, a single-player sort of campaign. Well, it did have offline battle before, and that's still there, and it's pretty much the same thing as you may remember or may not remember if you have never tried it. But now when you go into your online multiplayer, it also has End Realms. So let's take a look at End Realms. Maybe I wouldn't click it. There we go. And everything you owned before has been reset, but you've been refunded. If you ever had anything, you've been refunded your monies through gold. And probably more importantly, or rather more important news with this, or a new thing with this update, is not really the Realm of Chaos thing, but that the grind is gone. So there is still levels for the wizard. They're automatically applied. So for example, and I don't even know what's the limit now, because I started at 33 because I had the level 33 wizard at some point. And I went to 34 because I did stuff, and it keeps going. So I don't know what the limit is for that now, but it probably is some kind of hard limit. And it's sort of unclear even what that does, because it says, if you go to the game guide, it says that the XP is now only used to level up your wizard, which is done automatically. Higher wizard levels grant you access to higher level realms, which doesn't really apply now because there are only 7, and they're like pre-made. There are no user-made realms just yet. That's coming later on, and you will also qualify later on for higher social ranks, which isn't there yet. So if you, oh Jesus Christ, I just looked out. So if you were to, like, for example, click here, that doesn't exist yet, and the Forge isn't there either. But, again, the grind for your staff and your body gear is not there anymore. So all of this unlocks immediately and automatically. So if I were to, for example, let's say I go to the shop is still there, and I want to buy 2 new staffs. I confirm, because I have thousands of gold. And there you go, they're there, and they are fully unlocked. You can insert stuff here all day long. There's no problem. What is this actually? This is Staff of Speed. Okay, with eagles. I don't really need any of that. And you can trade it in for gold as opposed to experience, like it was happening before. And that is probably the most important change, because now you can still play classic mode in multiplayer, but now you can play the equip mode. So you can change it here, classic equip, classic equip. You see that I haven't actually played any multiplayer games since this version came out. But equip is just more accessible, or rather the way it should be. There should be no grind, and now there isn't. It's just great. It's great news. Whether whether or not that's going to change anything in terms of like how many people play Chaos is a different subject, and I'll return to that near the end of this video. Alright, so Realms of Chaos is probably the most important bit here. Oh, by the way, also rankings are here. So in current season we have 3 people in there. These are the ranks. So whenever you reach the used to be Archmage, now it's called something else, like the like legendary status in Hearthstone, then you appear here. For example, you can take a look at the previous season people. I think this goes down to whoever is in the Archmage, Great Wizard. Oh, maybe he is the Archmage now. It needs to be some kind of wizard something that turned out to be racist. So you can see it here. There's only 3 now. On the classic mode, there's only 1 guy, and previous season there were 31. Just like with the equipped one? Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's 31 is the maximum. I don't know. Maybe just 31 people play it really hard. Anyway, let's go to the Realms of Chaos. I'm just going to keep this. The staff isn't great, and it's just sort of basic stuff. But it will do for now, just for demonstration purposes. So currently, there are 7 realms. You can also help others complete them. So here they are. Not very much ordered. I guess you can. I can't really order them. And these are how many people have gone into them and haven't really finished them yet. I believe that's what it means. I've done 3 of them currently, so the 1, 2, 3. And we can take a look at the 3 pearls, which is the number 4. There's also a thing where you can volunteer as an ally. So you click it here and wait for whatever time it requires for someone, until someone goes like, oh shit, this enemy is too difficult, I want someone to help me, and then you can go and help them. Do not click realm score tables, or at least the last 2 times I clicked it, it just made the game sort of get stuck in, like, in this window, but without any text or anything and any means of getting out, and I had to crash the game to get out. So last time I played it didn't work, so it may not work still. But yeah, you could probably, I haven't tried actually the volunteer as ally stuff, so it probably works. I have no reason to think that it doesn't, but I can't really, you know, I can neither confirm or deny that it is functional, but I know what it is supposed to do, and it's used to help others, and you still get paid for it in gold. So let's enter this realm. Let's go to number 4, something I haven't played yet. We're going to enter it. Yes. All right, here we are. And you get the little info in the beginning. So here it says that greetings from the Alchemist Guild. We hope you enjoy your stay in the 3 pearls. Remember that you may only gain access to the King's Palace if you first defeat all the Wizard Lords. And we have 9 here, I think. I believe this is the amount of Wizard Lords. And these are the reinforcements. Okay. I'm not sure how the reinforcement works yet, to be honest. And this is how charged the banishing spell is. So how many days you got left in there, which you can also see on the right hand side on the upper corner. You have days left at 320. As your reputation grows, you unlock your ally slots. I'll get to that in a second. And that's your money. I started with like 8,000 today when I started playing, but I spent quite a bit on equipment. And the score is something. I'm not sure what a score does, actually. It may interest you to know that there is a mana flux operating in this realm. This helps the ruler progress the vanishing spell, which will eject you from the realm, conquer it to gain more time. It has also come to our attention there are 2 citadels in this realm, and they will generate reinforcements. So, in order to make your job easier, you can take out like this additional stuff. But in a way, you have to do it anyway. But I guess the earlier you do it, the better. And the reason you have to do it anyway is because you have to kill all the Wizard Lords, which you see the bouncing around here, in order to even be able to fight the Wizard King. That's the only way to do it. Okay, so it all looks kind of like it's like a strategy level, and then there's a tactical level. Every move takes a certain amount of time. And more difficult the terrain, I think more time it takes, like mountains would be harder to do. And then you can take a look at the enemies you already see. So this guy is just a guy, doesn't have any reinforcements, so he doesn't have any allies. You can hire mercenaries, and they start the battle with you. So for example, you can have like 2 elves helping you. You pay for them, they stick around with you until they die, or you win the game. Or rather kill the Wizard King, and they start the match with you, which is a really cool thing to have, and it's sort of refreshing mechanic they've added here. Let's go and, for example, fight this guy. It shouldn't be too hard to do, probably. Here again, we can either request a human ally for 42 gold, which I'm not going to do, or we can just straight up battle the guy. You can also change equipment before battle, but we're not going to worry about that, and going to go in there and fight this person over here. This is a ridiculous staff. It doesn't really do much boosting, but it gives you almost your entire deck in your hand. You begin with almost all of the cards you have in your hand. So we're just gonna go up here, and again we're playing against AI, so they rarely check stuff that is above 70. So we can make skeletons all day long, fake skeletons. They're never gonna check. Well, I have seen them check it once, but usually they don't. Maybe they'll do it now. No, they just went with a little eagle. Okay. So, let's send this guy after him. We have some time, so we could technically like put some other fighting unit down here. I don't really have anything that is cheap. I could get like rats or something, but it's kind of pointless. Let's get rid of the dispel. Try to get this guy out, for example. 461. That worked out. Get over here. Very nice. The eagle will do something. That's a stupid move, eagle. Just saying, bro. I am actually gonna go and kill this thing. That was a fake. And then we're gonna go over here and kill the eagle. Very nice. And I'm gonna just start advancing probably, or maybe I could try to Get like a horse. You know what? Let's try to get this thing. If I get the fake one, he essentially, if anything is less than 50, the AI just checks it, so it's not really very good in that sense. Okay, well, that didn't work. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go up to him. He's about to die anyway. Oh boy, he's real angry, huh? Okay, let's try 55. Killed him. That's it. So this guy's gone. So we have one wizard. Or one less wizard lord to worry about. So we're gonna get out of here. See, he's gone. He cleared out. What I'm not gonna go to the ruins. I want to show you some of the other mechanics that are in here. So I don't know if that actually leads anywhere. Let's go down here. What is that? That's the citadel. I want to go to towns. So towns don't have enemies. They are like a place where you can buy mercenaries. I'll show you. Let's get in there. So you can buy rumors in the town. We have 2 here. People say that dead still walk in this old ruin. Alright, cool, whatever. And this is like a random encounter, like an FTL style one. And we'll get to it and take a look at it. Location of enemy controlled region. Sure, why not? This just reveals where another lord is sitting, which is fine. Now, another thing you can do here is shop. But instead of getting packs, you know what you're paying for. This stuff, if you buy it here... Actually, this is pretty good. You get it, like, you know what you're paying for, so it's not like in a pack, and it will stick around for your general inventory, so you can use any of this in the multiplayer at any point, as soon as you bought it here. Switch locate alignment. Nice, okay. Those are good staffs. Even that's okay. Is this the same one, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we don't need 2 same ones. And I'm just, you know, we're very liberal with my money because I have so much of it. And then you can get mercenaries. I probably don't have any very good ones here. We just have 2 dwarves. It's better than nothing, so might as well get them for like 10 gold. And you only pay them once. And then they stick around as long as they're alive. Interestingly enough, if they die and you turn them into undead dwarves, next battle they return as normal live dwarves, which probably is a bug. So we're going to go and explore this thing now. And take a look at what this looks like. Okay, so these are overgrown ruins. A dark shape looms before you. After a closer scrutiny, you recognize it as the ruins of an ancient building from the old world, overgrown with vines and moss. The place is eerie and makes you feel uncomfortable. You struggle through the vegetation and find a heavy stone trapdoor strewn with rubble. You don't like this place at all. You have no desire to wrestle with the heavy lump of stone, as this is one option, or there could be something ancient and valuable concealed below, so you heave the trapdoor open with all your might. You have 2 dwarves, you just use them. So let's say we go down there. You climb down some steps into a larger cellar, strewn with dust and decayed lumps of wood and cloth. In the center there is a desk and chair relatively intact. There is a book open on the desk, and in the chair there sits a skeleton staring at the book with a slight creaking sound. It turns its head towards you slowly. You realize that it is still weakly animated by ancient magic, and you bind it to your control with a quickly muttered spell. So we're essentially, now that we decided to risk it and go down there, we're getting an ally. Obviously, we don't have a free slot for allies. You get them as you progress through the realm. So your reputation grows as you defeat enemies, and you can have more mercenaries. Now, we only have 2, so what we can do is we can get rid of one of the dwarves, obviously, because the skeleton is a little bit better. And we can hire the skeleton for 0 gold. Sometimes you have to pay for them, sometimes you don't. And there you go, he's in here now. So if I were to... do I attack the citadel? I want to show you the travel mode as well, but I don't see any travel destinations over here. Let me just show you how the skeletons look when you actually have them, like how the mercenaries appear. So let's go... I want to do like something easy and quick. I don't want to get involved with some heavy fighting. Let's kill this guy. And there's a travel thing as well, the wizard tower or whatever they call it. Alright, let's fight this guy in the forest. There's a couple of new maps as well, like some of them have been reworked and further enhanced, and there's also the... Actually, I should have gone to Citadel so I can show you the Citadel. You know, it's going to be quick. We're just going to kill this guy, and I can even take you to the Citadel. Alright, should be pretty easy. Let's go... Let's see if he disbelieves the lion, by the way. It'd be interesting to know. Got a lot of gooey blob. The game against AI is obviously much faster because he doesn't really think, does he? Like, he just... Or he does, but very quickly, as opposed to human opponent who can spend two minutes before they spawn a dwarf. Alright, so let's just kill this wizard, I was gonna say. Let's kill this skeleton. It's gonna go very aggressively. That was a fake skeleton anyway. And move up. The dwarf might as well just stay behind at this point. He's gonna get on a horse. Okay. Oh, he didn't get on a horse. Well, it's dead. What I can do is turn his camera around. I should have gone myself, and yeah, you know, I made a mistake there. Let's do... But he's now trapped, so there's no escape for him from there. Let's just try to spawn this. Alright, cool. So he's now defenseless, and we kill him next turn. Move up the skeleton because of reasons. There we go. Magic wood, come on. Alright, he's dead. So, that's the mercenaries. They just appear with you. You can immediately fight with them, and if your opponent doesn't have any, then you have the obvious advantage. This thing is for travel. So that you can either travel through the towers. So if I were to please go to the tower. Oh, I came upon a goblin trap. And I hire goblin. I don't have this. I don't want a goblin. It's fine. Whatever. Apparently, I got a goblin. Let's go here. So we see this, but we can't really get to it. I guess it's come from the other side. And I could use this to travel all the way over here, for example. And it's a teleportation, so you don't actually spend any time. Another way of traveling, besides walking around, is the port. So you get onto like a flying ship and you fly around. But yeah, let's get over here just to show you how that works. So you just appear there immediately, pay 20 gold for you and your allies. Oh, and we have a mana flux here. So we might as well attack the mana flux, and I'll show you mana flux, and then probably come back and show you this. I'm not gonna show you the palace because I would have to like defeat 7 lords, and I really want to do this in this video. So we are just gonna go over here, hopefully kill them. If we don't, then you'll find out what happens when you die. Otherwise, obviously, I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, this is the mana flux map. So, oh my god, he's all the way on the other side. Oh, this is gonna take some time, isn't it? With all the new maps, I kind of like them, but the only problem probably I have with them is that they are a little bit confusing in terms of the terrain, like which is low, which is high. It's not too confusing, you can kind of figure it out. It just takes like an extra minute to look at it and figure out what exactly is going on. Can you even go through that? No, I have to take this mana stuff to actually free the way, I believe, or they could go all the way over there. So because of that, I'm gonna just start using this stuff instead, just to kill his little doggy. Nice, nice, okay. But at least he's coming my way as well, so he's not just hiding, camping in there. That's nice. I'm gonna have to probably do that, to be honest. And then, that's pointless, but whatever. And since I can't really, there's no point for me to spawn any, unless I spawn this guy, which could work. But let's try to get a sword. That's cool. And turn. Got the blob. He's coming my way. That's cool. So the mana flux maps are also different. They're not like, not all of them are this disjointed. It does look cool though. This is like a mixture of, I guess, steampunk or magic punk. I don't know. Is there magic punk? I guess there is. All right, let's get this mana. And I can't really do much around here unless like I get like this thing, or is there anything else I can spawn in there? It's a slightly annoying map. So my apologies, you have to endure that. Wait, what was that thing that was like, oh, that's the gooey blob? Okay. Let's get a horse. Just try to get a horse. If I make a fake one, he will disbelieve it. So there we go. I'm just gonna say the guy just get on it and then go and bolt him in the face. Can't really do anything with this, unfortunately. Whatever, dwarf, like, you want to sit here? Fine. Cool, got an elf. He just locked himself in there as well. Does this guy... And this guy can come down, he's just not doing it. Okay. Let's just advance. If I get shot, then the horse will be protecting me. I'm just gonna try and get an elf here, so I can start shooting them, potentially. Get my skeleton close. Alright, there we go. I'm gonna leave the dwarf behind. He's not very useful currently. Unicorn failed. Good. Very good. Let's get the elf up here. Kill this guy. Well, or not. I can't really reach him, can I? Alright, that's fine. I'm just gonna get on the thing. And start making, I don't know, like fake skeletons or something. I should have probably let this guy come out first, but whatever. Again, it doesn't really change the fact that I'm gonna kill this wizard. No, good move, Goblin. Well done, AI. That was a great move all around. Can I not just bolt him from there? I can. I just end this misery. So by defeating him, I get extra days that I can spend in here. Because his mana, like, destroy the Wizard King's mana flux or something like that. See the smoke's coming out? Some particle effects there. So that's what happens. I'm going to show you the Citadel and probably going to just end it there. We didn't lose any. We could get new mercenaries, but for that I would have to... Where was the town? What am I missing here? Oh, there's the town right there. I can just walk to the town, and I think they had more mercenaries in there. Whatever, I don't care how many days I spend there. No, they don't. Okay, whatever. So this guy has a mercenary of his own, because he says like a little number 1 under his icon. So yeah, you can learn about the Citadel here, which is the reinforcement mechanic in the game, essentially. And they're also kind of different. They have like less statues, more statues, different positions. They're to a certain degree randomly generated, I believe. And oh, he has that. That's where's the enemy? Sorry, where's the enemy? Oh, that's the enemy. Where am I then? Oh, I'm okay. That was confusing. I'm behind this statue. Okay. Interesting. I may die here. I think, yeah, so the Citadel is sort of like silvery gray, and then he can't get up there? Oh, this is a level 2? See, that's what I'm saying. It's kind of confusing sometimes where like elevation on the new maps. What was I saying? Yes, the Citadel is silver in color most of the time. And isn't there a way to... Oh, this is how you do the zoom. Okay, cool. Let's look at it like that way, maybe. I want to sort of get rid of this spinning thing. And the palace is similar to Citadel, but more golden, sort of more rich looking contraption. Right, so we could try to get a horse. I don't think I'm going to have a better chance than now, so here we go. No, that didn't work. Okay. Could probably die here, to be honest. Or not. It's not exactly playing the most smart game a man has played. What we could do is we could get up there and then do that. Yeah, I might as well just reinforce that spell. Alright, cool shit. And keep going forward. This guy's gonna try to free them. And that gives me enough time to use my magic ball. Just land in my hand. Who is that? A lion. Yeah, great move, Citadel Master, or whatever your name is. Alright, time to meet your maker. Bye, peace. So, I didn't die here, unfortunately. What happens when you die is you have an option to leave this realm, and I never tried it, but it says, and never return here. So I'm not sure you can actually just never try this realm again. Again, some particle effects happening. Or if it potentially means that you can just have to restart it again. I don't know which one's the case. The obvious option is to pay them like a puny amount in gold, the alchemists who like sent you here or something, and they'll reconstitute your body, so you'll just be remade, rematerialized into this world after, you know, paying a tiny fee compared to like how much money you're making, or maybe how much money I have. Maybe you have less money, I don't know. And that's it. So the price for death is quite small compared to, I guess, I don't know, compared to what? Like from what you'd expect, maybe, that's what I mean. So I was thinking like, oh Jesus, I died, now I have to probably fail the mission. But there's no, he didn't fail the mission, just kind of, and you respawn at one of the towers. I guess the closest one is where you respawn. The alchemists kind of teleport your now new body over there, and then you can continue the game from there. So once you defeat, like I said, once you defeat these guys, and I have like 5 left here, some of them are somewhere here, probably can't see them yet in the fog of war. Then you will be able to, you can find the palace and see it even Now I believe I could just try and go and find it. Somewhere here, probably, maybe. Or, what is that? Oh, this is another town. That's cool. So I can get like a new mercenary or something. Wait, okay, it's not here. It's somewhere. I don't know where exactly is the palace. To be honest, actually, I don't... oh, no, it's probably over here. Or not? Here? Killing my score here, man. Alright. You know what? This is a bit strange. Usually you can find the palace before you even... oh, wait, I know. I have to go to town, and town offers... yeah, there you go. It's going to be over there. So this is... let me show you this mode of transport as well. You can use the seaport, so-called, but it's actually a flying ship to go to the other continent or whatever other island. Oh, and I got disconnected because the server is shutting down for maintenance. Alright, never mind. Let's try to reconnect. Maybe? No? Okay. Well, maybe by the end of this video I'll be able to show you the ship. Or maybe that could be the little thing that I'm not going to spoil for you and going to see it for yourself. Potentially. So, as I promised, I was going to mention, you know, whether or not this will actually change how many people play it. Because so far, according to Steam Spy, there's only about 15,000 people who have purchased the game. And this includes all of those who bought the game during the Kickstarter period, and which isn't a lot in general or compared to other games currently being developed in early access. I know that there were a lot of people saying that when the single player comes out, that's when they'll buy the game because they really want this for the single player, not the multiplayer. So there we go. There is some kind of single player there. It's not currently user generated, so once you play through these things, like they're just gonna remain the same. And I would think that like for the current thing, you probably maybe spend like, I don't know, 6-7 hours to at most if you're really slow and take your time to actually complete them. Like the first two are really easy. The third one was a little bit difficult because I had like bad luck, and then like you see the fourth one, like we defeated those guys with very minor problems. So yeah, maybe not even 7, maybe like 6 hours of content there. But obviously there's going to be more, and the most fun part is going to be where they let the users design those for themselves. Oh, there we... oh, no. Like, apparently an exception occurred while connecting. So, on this extremely positive note of an exceptionally positive note, please excuse the pun, I'm going to end the video. Hope you enjoyed this 0.28 update, edutainment, infomercial, that's what I was looking for, infomercial. And if you did enjoy it, please consider supporting this video in any way you can, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.